finally getting a chance to test out this FLEXSOLAR 200 watt portable solar panel, the briefcase style solar panel. I've been wanting to do this for like almost a week now. I spent 2 days running down the Blue Eddy portable power station, the EB70S, with a laptop and camera charging and stuff, because I wanted to think of the easiest way to demonstrate this panel charging if you put it into a portable power station, because it has a digital display that'll show what's going on. It might be more interesting than me connecting a multimeter to it. So anyway, weekend was pretty cloudy. Monday and Tuesday we had crazy wind and cold and snow off and on. This morning I got up, it's Wednesday as I'm recording this, I said, oh great, the sun's shining, I'll get out there and demonstrate this. And darn if it wasn't 18 degrees out this morning. So I had to wait till this afternoon, Wednesday afternoon. So I've got the position so it's pretty well facing at the sun. Of course that also means it's going to be hard to see the display, but I'll angle that so we can see that. But the Blue Eddy's completely down to being depleted. It's got the little indicator on saying, yo dummy, you got to charge this thing up. So we'll go ahead and charge, and that way it should take a pretty thorough charge. Like I pointed out in the unboxing video, this solar panel does come with 3 different cables, which is nice. It has a PWM controller, 20 amp PWM controller installed on the back of the panels, and that gives you the option to connect these bare wires to the solar charge controller, just like you always do. There's little screws you loosen and put the wires in, tighten the screws down, but then you can use the alligator clamps to charge any battery. You can charge the battery in your vehicle, you can charge your house batteries, so that's a nice option to have that. There's also the Anderson to SAE connector, which gives you a lot of flexibility that way if you need that sort of thing. And then there's one I think will probably be interesting to a lot of people who are watching this, and that's this one that plugs into the solar panels on one end and then plugs into the front of a portable power station on the other. So really easy to recharge your power station that way. This cable is about 3 feet long, and there is another few feet here. You can get an extension if you need more than that, but that'll at least work for a lot of people, I think. But if you need more, you can get an extension that'll give you more range if you want to put the panel further away from your vehicle or something while you're charging. So we'll go ahead and get this hooked up and take a look, see what it does. Like I said, the thing's completely discharged right now, so all the way down. So we'll go ahead and these just connect together, and then we'll plug this right into the front of the Blue Eddy. Okay, that's powered up, and we see it's getting power now. 100 watts coming in. Oops, I'm standing in front of the panel. Let me move out from in front of the panel. It's showing 155, so we'll give it a minute and see what it builds up to. It's showing 155 right now, and these, I wanted to get that as depleted as possible because these units do have battery management. The portable power stations have battery management built in, so they're going to adjust how much power is coming in even when it's available to be best for the battery. So it's bouncing around a little. What it says is getting into the power station, getting up as high as 155 watts. The sun's a little low. It's not really an ideal time to get peak performance out of these panels, but like I said, I was working with when it's going to be in the 50s instead of 18 degrees. But I'm going to stick a meter on here too and see what that shows. But I think this thing's working exactly as it's supposed to. I would expect if it was closer to noontime and I had a true 90-degree angle to the sun, we'd see a little better power going into the power station. But again, this is the first time I charged this power station on solar, so I'm not sure what it typically takes in from solar. But it is charging, it's working. I do like the flexibility of this, though, with the 3 different cables where you can run it right into your power station without any difficulty, or you can connect it to a engine battery or house batteries in your rig. So I think that's really cool to have that, and a lot of times you can cobble that together yourself, but I think it's nice it comes with it out of the box. Okay, so we're getting about 155 watts going in continuously when I'm not standing in front of the panel, which I keep doing. So I'm guessing that's what the power station is calling for. I hooked up the digital multimeter and it shows it out at 22.5 volts steady. So it is putting out plenty of power, just like you would expect. My experience, if you're trying to use this to recharge your house system, you want an amps number. You should get 5 or 6 amps out of each one of these panels, so probably 10 or 12 amps together. So you get some pretty good recharging. So if you got a 100 amp hour battery in your rig and you're half depleted, you should be able to recharge it in a reasonable amount of time. This portable power station is supposed to recharge in 4 to 5 hours using a 200 watt panel like this. So this is going to be a great piece of gear for me to have during the summer when I'm traveling here, and even especially in the winter when I get down to the desert, the sun's low in the horizon and I get less in through the van. Even though I have 400 watts on the roof, they're flat and they don't tip. So being able to put this extra 200 out angled towards the sun when it's low in the horizon will be great. But I'll use it this summer too when I get up in the mountains. Sometimes shade is a problem with the trees and everything, so it'll be great to have this as a supplement. So I mentioned in the earlier video, this unit is a little bit bulky and heavy. That's not a knock on this unit or on any of FLEXSOLAR's products. They're good, solid, quality products from everything I can see here. But you have 2 aluminum frames and 2 big pieces of tempered glass, and that's heavy. So one solar panel, the rigid panel, 100 watt panel, you pick it up and it's not too bad, but you can definitely feel it weighs something. And so you put 2 of them together, it's obviously going to weigh a little more. I think this is 30 something pounds, but I'll have those numbers on the screen for you. I only mention that because I know some people might have limited upper body strength and it might be tough to lift up, move something like this around. It's not a problem for me. I appreciate the convenience of it, and well, I'm going to be doing some rearranging in the van, and I have an idea in mind where I'm going to put it so it'll fit nicely and be easy to get in and out and use it for portable charging. But if you do find the weight's a little too much for you, the bulk's a little too much for you, you can look at like a pair of single 100 watt panels and just connect them together yourself with Y adapters. That works fine, and then you can still have the benefit of the 200 watts, but it'd be easier to move around. So if you're interested in something like this, I'll have a link in the description for this product on FLEXSOLAR's website. I think it's a good product. I'm really impressed with it. It's solidly constructed and it's working exactly like it's supposed to now that I finally have some sun and it's not 18 degrees out. And this would have worked fine at 18 degrees this morning too. I just didn't want to be out here filming a video at 18 degrees. That's the truth of the matter. So I'm going to go ahead and get this finished charging up and get the footage back in the trailer so I can get this video edited for you guys. But I hope you found this helpful, seeing it in action and how it works and everything. And like I said, I do like the 3 cables that comes with it. That's a really nice touch. A lot of don't do that. And I've seen units with much shorter cords too. And I think the this one here for the power station, as well as the SAE to Anderson, they're both 3 feet, whereas the one here for connecting to your battery, an existing battery, like in your house system or your vehicle, this one's 10 feet long, I believe. So you got some room there. And like I said, if you need more than the 3 feet, and there is a little bit extra on here with coming off the back of the panels, you probably get about 6 feet total, I would guess. Like I said too, you can also always get an extension if you want the power station inside your van and you want to get the solar panel further away from your van or your RV, whatever you're trying to charge up there. So if you're interested in off-grid living, which you probably are if you're watching this video, whether you want to be a nomad, you want to do homesteading, whatever, we have a program going on right now, limited time only. It ends on Sunday this weekend. The Off-Grid Sustainable Living Bundle, $50, you get access to more than 40 ebooks and online courses. That includes my online course, Nomad Lifestyle 101, and 4 of my ebooks, in addition to dozens of others. It's over $2,400 worth of ebooks and courses if you were to buy them individually, but you can get them all for $50. No catch other than it's like a 1-week special, and you have to purchase it by Sunday if you want it. As soon as you buy it, you get instant access. You can download all the ebooks in PDF format. You can read them on any device that works with PDF, and you get access to all the courses. You can enroll and take your time to go through them, but you can enroll in them right away and see what's there. If you're interested in the off-grid lifestyle of any way, I think you'll find some real value in there. So I'll have a link to that in the video description below as well if you want to check that out. Any questions about the Off-Grid Sustainable Living Bundle or this FLEXSOLAR briefcase style portable solar panel, let me know in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them. Well, thanks for joining me, everybody. Wind's picking up, so I'm going to head back inside and edit this video. We'll catch you in the next one.